Hey, how's it going guys? 1FO here, and today I'm going to be showing you all of the newest scripts for YBA or Your Bizarre Adventure. And these scripts have the newest item farms that just got updated a few hours ago. You have stand farms, mob farms, and so much PvP stuff. And if you are looking for any of these scripts, the links will be in the description. So yeah. And starting off on CuHub V3, this is by far the best script, and it actually just got updated about 6 hours ago with a ton of new features. Starting off on the main thing people are probably going to want, because as you guys probably know, after the latest update in YBA, they actually added a captcha to the items. As you can see right here, if I turn on my ESP and go over here to pick up an item, it's going to load up this captcha, but as you can see, this script actually bypasses it. So yeah, you don't even have to go through that captcha, and it makes the whole item farm work so much better. And yeah, pretty cool stuff there. Of course, as you guys can see, here's the item ESP. It's going to show you items through the map. You can also do this for players. You can see players through the map. But yeah, over here in the item farm tab, this is what I'd recommend you do. Have your item collect delay at around 2 seconds. You can be a little bit more or a little bit less. In case you don't know, the more delay you have, so if I had it all the way at 5, it would be the safest, but also the slowest. And then if I have it down here, it'll be the least safe, but the fastest. So it all comes down to how risky you want to be. I recommend keeping it again at around 2 seconds. And I'm going to scroll down here and select all the items that I want. So you just select the items you want. You can also do an item auto sell as well. So let me show you that right here. Let's say I want to sell my Rokakaka. Boom. It's going to sell all of those in a matter of seconds. And I mean, there we go. We just got 9,000 coins. So pretty cool. Let's turn this off. And I can also show you this right here. So let's turn on the item farm. Boom. Just give it a few seconds to load. And then here we go. So we pick up a Rokakaka, and you can actually see it going into my inventory. Then it's going to wait 2 seconds. Come over here to the next one. So yeah, pretty cool stuff here. Of course, if you want a server hop, which is the better way to do it, you can actually turn on the server hop, and this is going to be a, well, just as the name sounds, it's going to server hop to a different server whenever you run out of items and just keep on going from there. You can teleport anywhere in the game, so I can teleport to the parking lot, the train station, the arcade. Boom. And as you can see right here, speaking of arcade, we actually have an auto arcade over here. So let me sit down and show you what this does. Or actually, no, you don't even have to do that. You could just click on auto arcade, and here we go. We're already in the arcade. And you don't even have to be in the area to do this. You can do this from anywhere in the game. And I mean, as you guys can probably tell, you can also remove the GUI. So it's still going to be spinning. It's still going to give me an item, but I just don't have to see the GUI. So let's teleport out of here. As you can see, we just got something from the arcade. Let's go over here to the main area. And yeah, over here in the miscellaneous tab, you can also do a talk with Jesus, which if you don't know what that is, if you become a vampire after you put on the stone mask, you can actually talk to Jesus to get rid of the, there's going to be like a sunlight health bar over here. So yeah, that's how you can get rid of it. You have a Fulbright where you can see everything. There's going to be no more fog, no more, like this is what it looks like normally. Fulbright, boom, it's completely bright. If you scroll down, this is the settings for the server hop. And then you can also give yourself a click TP tool. So if I click on this now, I could just teleport anywhere in the game. Pretty useful. Oh yeah, I'm surprised I haven't even showed you guys this yet, but there is also a auto farm for NPCs. So as you can see right here, for example, let's do a thug. And let's click on this. There we go. It's going to start killing the thug. And you actually have to use your stand for this. So as you can see, if I scroll down here, there's a ton of other settings you could do. So you can use these abilities like the E ability. So now it's going to start using my barrage on him. There we go, he's dead. I can use my R finishing move on him. You can do your auto quest, which is going to be for Officer Sam. Auto get quests. And if you want to level up really fast, you can also use the level farm. And the level farm is just going to focus more on EXP than just farming a mob, which is, of course, farming just mobs is not going to get you too much. And if you want to do some PvP stuff, over here, as you can see, you could also farm for any player. And I think if you come over here to the stand tab, as you can see, tons of stuff over here. If you scroll down, you can actually attach your stand to anyone in the game. So let me go over here and ESP somebody. So let's find someone. Okay, who's this guy right here? Or no, let's do someone who's like a little bit less mobile. This guy right here, he just looks like he's walking around. So his name is darkshade_TI. So I think that's what his name is. Okay, you know what? No, I'm going to do this to my friend over here named Zoxv. So let's type in his name. Okay, I don't know why this guy is punching me right now. Okay, let's try this right here. Go to the stand tab and attach my stand to him. So Zoxv, there we go. Stand attach. And as you can see, now my stand is on him. So as you can see, if I start punching, he should be taking some, oh my gosh, I don't know what's going on here. If these people stop killing me. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to use my barrage. Let's bring back out my stand. Now you can see it's behind him. And if I use my barrage, it should start punching him. I'm not sure why he's not taking any damage from it. There we go. He took 11 damage. I don't know if you saw that. But yeah, pretty cool. You can of course recall your stand by turning that off and then re-equipping your stand again. There we go. He's back behind me. And then here's your stand farm, which is extremely overpowered. I'm going to show you this, like, actually, you know what? Let me show you it right now. We click on the, where would it be? Okay, yeah, so you click on the stand that you want. Oh, I just narrowly escaped that right there. So yeah, you select the stand that you want. So I'm going to do Star Platinum, the World, Killer Queen, some of these more rare ones, White Snake, and then scroll back up. And I don't think there's any other settings here. Okay, yeah, so these are just like some settings or skins or something. Yeah, so there's all the skins, and if you scroll back up, as you can see, here's all your different stuff you could do. So I'm not going to turn on any of this other stuff. You could keep shinies if you want to, but I'm just going to click on auto farm stands, and as you can see, it's going to go get me a Rokakaka. It's going to eat it, and of course, as you can see, it's going to respawn me. It's going to automatically level up my, the stat that lets you use the arrow. And let's see what we got. We got a Golden Requiem. I think that's actually a pretty good stand. I don't know why I didn't check that one, but yeah. It's just going to keep on doing this until we get White Snake, Star Platinum, the World, or Killer Queen. So let's see how long it takes. And what did we get? Okay, that's like some knight thing, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Silver Chariot. So yeah, it's going to actually tell you what stand that you have right now. I'm not sure where it shows you that. But yeah, there we go. I'm going to turn this off now because, of course, we don't have any more Rokakaka. So you would need to do some item farming before you start that, but it is in a completely safe area where nobody can get you. Let's go teleport out of here. Go to the parking lot. You have the specials tab where you can actually buy any of these things. So I can buy Vampire, I can buy boxing gloves, I can buy Hammond. You can buy the Pluck, which I already bought. You could do, where is it right here? The player tab over here, which is a really cool feature on it called anti-time stop. And with all these people using the world and like all these other things, if I turn on anti-time stop, let's go over to someone and see if they can time stop me. So it looks like there's some people over here. Let's go to them. I'm just going to like walk over to them and ask them to time stop me. So I'm going to say, time stop me. Someone. Okay, so as you can see, he just used the time stop. And then if you wait, it should let us start walking around. Okay, there we go. So I could walk around, and I don't know if that was perfectly, I'm not sure exactly what happened there. Maybe I like disabled it or respawned or something. But yeah, usually that does work. You can also do invisibility. So if I click this and I'm going to spawn right back in, and as you can see, I'm completely invisible now. So he actually can't see me. And it might get buggy sometimes because if they do actually hit you while you're invisible, your other body is going to like merge with yours, and it's going to get pretty confusing. But yeah, as you can see, it says you're invisible for everybody except for yourself. And then you also have the reset character. So if I'm like ever getting time stop or something, I could just reset and it instantly respawns you. You can fly around the map. And as you guys can probably tell already from the entire video, I've been using walk speed and jump power. But yeah, here's the fly speed. It seems pretty slow. I'm not sure why it's so slow. Let's try turning it up. Okay, I'm going to disable that for now because it is pretty laggy. You have no stun for PvP, and then that's pretty much it. So over here on the other script, which has a pretty weird name, I'm just going to call it the YBA UI V3.2 or B-Boy. You have the player tab, which is just the same as the other script. You have the auto farms, which is just for NPCs on this script, and then the stand farms. And I'm not sure if this actually works by itself, so if you want to use the item farm on this script, you're going to have to load up CuHub first. And that's just simply because this one doesn't have a bypass for the captcha system yet. You have the stand farm, which is separate, not the stand farm, the stand tab, which is separate from the other GUI. You have the extras tab, which is the just extras, and then configuration if you want to save your keybinds. And here's a script over here that I just added in the video because hopefully it's going to get updated someday, but for now it doesn't really work perfectly. Again, CuHub is just the complete absolute best GUI for this game right now. It's getting updated the most. They have an active community server for it. And on top of that, it just got updated about like 5 hours ago. So yeah, over here you have like all this type of stuff for your player, like the infinite range on the pilot stand. You have the auto pickup items. You have an item farm, which is not working with the captchas. You have the auto farm for mobs, which works completely fine. As you can see here, it is auto farming this mob and it works just as good as the other GUI did. You have auto sell, so I can sell all my items. There we go, it should be working. There we go, we got our money. You have all this other stuff like auto arcade, which if I turn this on really quick, boom, it should start spinning. Yeah, there we go, it's gonna start spinning the arcade. And then you could disable the GUI if you want to, like the other script could. And you also have some other stuff over here, like the stand farm, which isn't completed yet. You have teleport, so you can teleport all around the game. To the sewers, to the train station, to the outskirts. I'm not sure this is the outskirts, I don't know where it just teleported me to. You have the settings, which is pretty much nothing right now. And yeah, that's pretty much it for all these GUIs. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you can. And as always, peace.